In this chapter, we have one important question for 8 marks, that is moving coil galvanometer. Moving coil galvanometer. Now, first we should know about the principle of moving coil galvanometer. The moving coil galvanometer, in shortcut, we can take as MCG. Moving M, C coil, G galvanometer. Now, what is the principle of MCG? When a current carrying coil is placed in the uniform magnetic field, it experiences a torque. This is the principle of MCG. It may be given in the examination for 2 marks. Write the principle of MCG. Now, what is the principle? When a current carrying coil is placed in the uniform magnetic field, it experiences a torque. This is MCG principle. Okay, how the moving coil galvanometer is exist? This is the diagram of MCG. This is one diagram, this is another diagram. We want to draw the 2 diagrams in the examination. Up to here one diagram, then after another diagram. Okay, up to here one diagram. This is another diagram between N comma S, between N comma S. Okay, now first we want to discuss about construction, then after working and theory. These 3 we want to discuss. Now the construction. MCG consists a coil wound on a non-metallic frame. We want to take one frame. It is not a metal, non-metallic frame, just like a frame, just like a photo frame, just like a photo frame, totally empty in it, like this. Okay, and on this non-metallic frame, what happened? We take the coil, means we take the number of revolutions or number of turns of the coil. Now, how the non-metallic frame? In the form of a rectangular shape, in the form of a rectangular shape. So, rectangular coil is suspended between 2 concave shaped magnetic poles with the help of the phosphor branch wire. Okay, in MCG, first we want to take one non-metallic frame in the rectangular shape. Then after we take a wire around it. We take a wire around it, but this wire is a phosphor branch wire. Which wire? Phosphor branch wire. Rectangular coil is suspended between 2 concave shaped magnetic poles with the help of phosphor branch wire. These are the concave surfaces of the magnetic poles. In that one, the frame is taken and wound by the phosphor branch and taken from one rigid support with one mirror. Okay, now this is the second point. Now, the lower portion of the coil is connected to a spring. This is the first portion of the phosphor branch wire. The second portion of the phosphor branch is connected to the spring. That's why it is suspended. Okay, in the moving coil galvanometer, we take a concave surface of the magnetic poles. In between them, we take one rectangular frame. On that, we can take a phosphor branch wire. We can wound or we can wrap the phosphor branch wire and taken from one rigid support The first end is taken from rigid support, the second end is connected to the spring. A small plane mirror M is fixed to the phosphor branch wire to measure the deflection of the coil. Okay, the first portion of the phosphor branch wire is connected to the one mirror. Which mirror? This plane mirror. Why we can take plane mirror means with the help of this we can find the deflection. What are the deflection? We will discuss that in the working principle. Okay, and next one, a small soft iron cylinder is placed within the coil without touching the coil. The soft iron cylinder increases the magnetic induction. Fifth point, a small soft iron cylinder is placed within the coil without touching the coil. The soft iron cylinder increases the magnetic induction. Now what is the meaning of that? We know that this wire is wound on the where? One non-metallic rectangular frame. In the frame gap is there. In that gap we take the which one? One small cylinder like this. In the gap we take a one small cylinder, but this small cylinder must be a soft iron cylinder. Soft iron cylinder. Why we can take the soft iron means the soft iron is increases the magnetic induction. The small soft iron increases the magnetic induction. Okay, where we can take this soft iron cylinder? Inside the frame. Inside the frame. That's why this cylinder is touched to the coil? No. Why? This soft iron cylinder is taken in the inside the non-metallic frame. That's why it is not touched to the coil. That is the fifth point. A small soft iron cylinder is placed within the coil without touching the coil. The soft iron cylinder increases the magnetic induction. Is it clear? Now next one. The concave shaped magnetic poles forms the radial magnetic field when current flows through the coil, which increases the torque acts on the coil. Okay, between N comma S poles which is present, magnetic field is present, uniform magnetic field is present. If the current passing through the coil, we know that it produces the magnetic field along the axial line that we have studied in this chapter in the previous classes. Actually coil is in where? In the uniform magnetic field. When the current is passing through the coil along its axial line, magnetic field is increases. This magnetic field added with the uniform magnetic field, so we can get another magnetic field between N comma S, in between concave surfaces of magnetic poles. That is like this. Actually uniform magnetic field means lines are like this, but here radial magnetic field is established. See the lines how that are? In this side, in this side, in this side is there. Okay, the radial magnetic field is established in the coil. When it is established? When the current is passing through the coil. Next one, the whole apparatus, the total apparatus is kept inside a brass case, just like a suitcase, brass case provided with a glass window. We can see the deflections. Okay, this is about the construction. Now once again, moving coil galvanometer consists of which one? Concave shape of the magnetic poles. In between the magnetic poles, we take one rectangular non-metallic frame. On this non-metallic rectangular frame, we can take a phosphor branch wire. The first end of the wire taken from the rigid support, one mirror which measures the deflections. The another end of the wire is connected to the spring. Now, in between the non-metallic rectangular frame, we take soft iron cylinder. Why we can take the soft iron cylinder means this soft iron cylinder increases the magnetic induction or increases the magnetic field. Already this arrangement is in the magnetic field. We want to increase that magnetic field. We should take one soft iron cylinder inside the coil, but it is not touched to the coil. And next, when the current is passing through the coil, it produces a magnetic field along axial line. That magnetic field, the uniform magnetic field, are merged with one another and forms a new magnetic field that is called radial magnetic field. The radial magnetic field increases the torque acts on the coil. And next, the whole arrangement is kept in the one brass case provided by the glass window. This is the construction.